Thanks, Patrick. That's a tough act to follow. I certainly don't have your talent for production values. I'm talking to you all from the top of the Mayakama Mountains in North Sonoma, about 20 miles north of Healdsburg, near the Mendocino border, in a place that's called Mercuryville. I ride my motorcycle up in these mountains frequently, and the terrain and landscape is beautiful, and I've fallen in love with the forest and the trees up here. As you can see behind me, the mountain ridge behind me is completely burned, and this is near the epicenter of the fire that roared through last fall in North Sonoma and caused so much devastation. I came up here to record my video because I thought this area represented a metaphor for what we're going through right now with the COVID-19 experience. The fire that came through here was very intense. All the houses that used to be along this road going back to the Alexander Valley are all destroyed. I didn't see a single structure that had made it. They're kind of sparsely populated in here. Many of the trees are burned, and if you look at the contrast in those hills, you'll see the blackness, and many of the mountaintops are completely destroyed and the trees are black, and in many places are scorched. But what's intriguing to me is if I spin around a little bit here, give you a better and slightly different view. There's the motorcycle I rode up on, and I come over here, just come walk with me a little bit. There's a hillside behind me where you can see the trees are scorched, but at the top there's a bloom of wild lupin. So even here, as intense as the fire was and as much destruction as it caused, life renews. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear bird song. I've seen butterflies, some quail, hawks flying, hunting. That's the road I come up. And you can just see the contrast between things that are burned and dead, things that are burned and sort of surviving, the fresh grass, the darkness of the hilltops. And I would just suggest to you all that that's kind of what we're going through right now. We're kind of in the middle of the fire. But someday, like here, the wildflowers will return, that green grass will grow again, and life as we once knew it may not be the same, but life will nonetheless return. Thanks, and I nominate Jamie Lai.